Yes, welcome. Welcome, Capricorn friends. How are you today? How are you today, my earth signs? Yes. And you're going to close down the earth, friends. And we've been having some interesting readings for all the zodiac signs in case you follow all your signs, your earth, excuse me, your sun, star, your moon, your rising, or if you follow these readings for a beloved of yours, family member, husband, wife, lover. But yes, children. But the interesting thing is that it's been coming through out loud and clear about soulmate connections again, where literally you both have known each other from the past. Your soul to soul connection will respond differently than others. When you meet some people, it's all kind of flatlined. Well, no, you will feel, maybe you'll even get those, like they say, angel bumps, goosebumps, whatever. You'll feel the tingling. You'll see something tingle in their eyes, and that necessarily can definitely mean that you guys can do something in partnership, uh, in business, and it could lead to romance as well. But another thing out loud that's coming through is the twin flame connection. That literally, and a twin flame is when literally you share the same soul. You guys share one soul. That's how deep it is. It's from millennia that you've known this soul. That's why you keep coming back to it. But yeah, so and I love when love comes on the table. I harp about Venus all the time, but this is genuinely loud and clear, and every single zodiac sign is receiving some kind of, the lovers, the two of cups, the king of compassion, the emperor, the empress. It's a lot of, you know, lovey-dovey stuff going on, and I'm just saying it out loud because now, Capricorn, I'm looking forward to see what happens to you. Okay, first card in my hand. All right. Well, that feels good as well. And so I'm working with the Fey realm, the fairy here deck, and it's really the elves. I think it's called. Let me see. Tarot of the Celtic Fairies. There you go. Tarot of the Celtic Fairies for the Earth realm. I had to bring out my True Love deck because it's so much about this connection of true love. And Also, the goddesses have been speaking out much. Okay. Uh, so we're going to bring them through. And I'm going to bring one, I think one or two of these crystal cards because working with crystals has been always important in my world, in my lifestyle, but it's kind of like, even if you're just getting these small tumblers that you can put in your wallet, your pocket, in by your bedside, is valuable, and it's positive. Okay, it's a positive vibe for the home. And I'm also working with the dragon fae, and it's very much live crystals. They're living matter, and you can, I know it's maybe hard to digest that, but it's truth. And that's why they give out this power, and that's why even wealthy and people invest in jewels and crowns and everything because it does hold some kind of, the electromagnetic energy is fabulous mystically, metaphysically, and everything else. Okay, and the Oracle of Dragon Fae, because this month of March has been very clever, or I shouldn't say clever, it's cosmically fabulous. How that literally, and I went into detail this for the monthly reading if you haven't seen it, but for March and April, we have our Pisces and our Aries friends, okay? And this is known as Aries as the infant's moon in the respect that we're now exiting the sign of Pisces, the 12th last final sign, entering Aries, which is about that emperor power, actually. All male, active, fire, planet Mars, energy, aggressive, and sometimes can be destructive if it's too much ego, but yet it is about self-defense. It commands leadership and action. But what I wanted to bring down here as well is that the goddesses, Minerva came out twice, and this is all about this month of Luna. We're just also coming through this Pisces solar eclipse, which can last. Some astrologers were saying a couple months, maybe, well, I heard one say 6 months. So it's up to, what you're throwing out there, what you're putting out into that universe. And Artemis has already come out twice as well. So this is like these goddesses are just saying definitely burst of new energy, grow, explore, learning about yourself, inner child work, especially for those of you who kind of had dysfunctional upbringings in the respect, not a mother and father, or you know what I'm talking about, child abuse, whatever. It's time now to let's heal that, because it's the only way we can really ascend towards, this light force that we keep speaking of, is to let go, let go. And I think that Frozen song is kind of cute. I let go of one of my friends had kids later in their life, so they're still 10 and 15, but they know that song, Let It Go, and they sing it out loud, she says. New beginnings, balance of light and darkness, and we talk about that here. There's totally spiritual warfare on this planet. Don't deny it. And via the moon and the stars, right here, all it's happening on this earth. But we can overwhelm the phantom forces when we believe and we work with the white light, bright light. Okay, and I gotta do something special for the spring equinox, because we can still use that Pisces um, power to activate that Pisces solar eclipse, new moon, to still activate and manifest what we're longing for. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Well, definitely. Let's see how it works for you. And you're about the 10th house, too. So you definitely are about, you know, kind of your public image there. Yes. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay, yes. Really, looking polished, feeling good about who you are is what makes people attractive, really. They don't have to be, model beautiful, but just how they carry themselves with, positivity. And you can now sense people nowadays, pretty much. Okay. All right. So let's see what the Celtic fairies want to add to the table here with the earth. They love their pot of gold. Like the mermaids and the dragons, they love their treasure chests. Okay, well, we have 6 cards here, and I'll pick these towards the end. Okay, I'm going to take a moment here to exhale. Welcome. Welcome, energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. And let the reading begin. Okay? And faith is an energy of your heart, so make room for it, okay? Gonna open up these chakras coming up here. That's what we gotta do. All right. And brightest blessings for my Capricorn friends, and use your talents well there, and let's make 2017 one of the most ambitious years of your lives, really, because you can do that. You are very efficient in your ways. Look at that king of water, king of love. I was just saying, everybody's getting these, you know, lovey-dovey cards. Oh, but I love him the most. Yes, I do. King of water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Okay, there he is. There he is. He's well loved. And oh, I found this plaque, and I'm bringing it out for all the zodiac signs for this month of March. But every day you wake up with this attitude of gratitude. That's why everybody loves him, because he's that kind of compassion. But are we going to wake up and say, "Thank God I'm fabulous," right? Thank God He made me fabulous. And look, the King of Cups wakes up every morning saying that. Thank God the heavens made me fabulous. Oh, how nice. Three of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. There we are. We were just saying for this 2017, especially with this Pisces new moon eclipse, solar eclipse in the respect, throwing those intentions out, and we can still work with this energy flow, and with the Jupiter in the sign of Libra, balancing and finding the justice with this abundance of flow. We can balance it, and it can be attained. So here it is. And look, Capricorn, you know, earth sign that you are. Get outside, get outdoors. I've been reading so much about, walking barefoot wherever you can. Of course, be careful, but if you can walk barefoot on grass or the beach or something, that is beneficial. And even if can just stand on it, or even take your feet off and sit on the grass, sit on the sand. Abundance with an exclamation mark. And we like those threes, that is about the creativity. And, you know, you got to have that fire. You got to have that spirit within you. You do. It's like, but that's why we've been speaking about how aligning with, this energy, these emotions, showing the compassion towards others, having a kingdom that everybody respects you. Uh, that gives them the courage as well, because you lead by example, right? And that's why uh, that kind of energy is always welcomed. That kind of vibe. Uh, he's not, ever ready to push that red button. You know what I mean? He wants to work it through. But there's so much opportunity here. So definitely get outdoors if you can. It's, the image is showing looking towards the sunrise, sunset. I think it'd be a win-win. And now we have the Nine of Roses. The Nine of Fire is here. The Nine of Wands. And they call this card habits. Okay, habits. And maybe some of you do have habits, but we recognize nines are about those completions and the endings. So if any of you have bad habits, then maybe it's a good choice to, try to wean yourself, or, toss it to the curb. Okay? Because we really want to welcome these kind of energies of abundance. So we want to be, clear-minded, and feeling good energy, that you exude that love aura. So perhaps, this energy comes your way because he may be seeking for that Queen of Hearts himself. But nonetheless, you can see in the horizon here. Let me see this image. There goes those mountains. Okay, but you can see there by the waterside, a mountain, which I've honestly, truthfully, have never noticed. It's a volcano erupting there. So you can see that's why the abundance is exclamation mark now. I don't know if you can see if it's too fuzzy, but it's the first time I've noticed it was erupting. And it looks like there's a butterfly. So transform to the next level. It's all going to be positive, positive, because you're fabulous. Okay, did I pick this one up yet? Oh no, I did not. Okay, two of gems, two of earth, change. Okay, so here we have this pairing going on, and we're welcoming these couplings, this pairing, this change. Okay, we really do want to get involved with people that kind of get us, and especially from a past scenario that was feeling friendly. And even if, because usually the Six of Cups has come out quite often, and that is totally about a past friendship, whether it could be in this human body you're in now, or past life. But it is when you were childrenish, child years, not romantically in love or having children yet. But it was so innocent that you genuinely still care for each other. That can eventually turn into that, you know, soulmated connection that leads to marriage and children. But with these two of gems, that's what I'm trying to lead it up to, that this is two of resources, two of coins, two of the money. So, you know, pair up, or if you have an attitude like we talk about, money has energy, and you never really truly want to hoard it, and you never truly want to just, waste it, throw it, we just got to keep the balance. I know I use that term a lot, but that's pretty much, it's pretty that simple. It's keeping the balance, We can't overeat, we can't overdrink, we can't, you know, have habits that can cause us, health issues and ultimate death at a young age because we're not thinking clearly. Look at this. Now we have the King of Coins here. Oh, yes. And these Celtic fairies, they love that treasure. Those elves surely do here. The fairies. There he is. So now we have two kings. Didn't just two kings come through? I know it did for March. I'm just trying to think. Who just received two kings? Well, there you go. The two kings and the king of water right here. King of earth, king of water, king of cups, king of love, king of resources. He's also a very giving man, philanthropist. He definitely gives back to his kingdom. These are, two top notch right here. And they both embrace mother. They embrace uh, the mother and her ocean. They embrace the globe. And so that's very strong right now for you, Capricorn, you know. And so have that alchemy, get outdoors if you can get by a lake, the ocean, or if not, when you take that bath of yours, really sort of embrace, harness this fire here with this alchemy of these two kings, so you can do it. And these two kings right here might give you opportunity. You can pair up with this energy because they have the resources, to help you out, or at least tutor you, or at least, show you the ways. Either way, they're giving them their time, energy, and perhaps paying you for it too. The Six of Stones now. Okay, so we have some coin on the table here. So from the two of stem stones, yeah, stones, they call it gems and stones, um, pentacles, coins, earth. Now we're going to harmonize with this six, okay? and we're going to make sure that, you know, we are paid up on bills in the respect we don't owe, outstanding debt in the regard of, you know, people getting PO'd on us. Um, yeah, it's just to look forward, but it's you're going to work it. And that's what brings you over here because you've been working it. Okay, so don't give up on anything. The change is coming. So take this opportunity to really start thinking like these kings. How did they get there? Because there's an opportunity window here. Something's erupting. Okay, a creative eruption is going on right here for you. Okay, so there's like, it's even like you're really mentally creating right now. Right? You can either mentally create or worry, but why would you worry about abundance, right? So no worries. There's abundance here, and these kings are supporting it. The foundation is strong. There's no worries. It's just now you know, it's like there you are, and there's the kings helping you out, sending his people to help you. They're gonna help you build your dreams coming true. So get outdoors. You see, look at that. They're both barefoot on the grass. Okay, that might be something just to ponder on. And you can read about, you know, how it works, the ions and everything, especially by the water, walking by the water, the negative ions. But grounding, barefoot, grass, earth, sand, it's fabulous. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, I think I'm going to pull two of these as a pairing and just one and one. And then we'll shut down Capricorn. But definitely somebody may want to be working with you, Capricorn, or if you're in the position of these kings as well, um, something's coming. You can see they're looking, you know, like they're looking for what's going to be expecting here. They know something's coming. And you see it's the harvest is here. Like they're chilled out. It's like they're expecting the gathering. Okay? And this one speaks of charity work, so I mean it could be some kind of festival, you know, that he's giving food away to his people, whatever, but it's something like that kind of energy that, you know, you're looking forward. It's something looking forward to, so like prepare for it. Okay, let me pick the cards right now. That's what I'd like to do. Okay, well, definitely much blessings with this for you in March. So definitely set yourselves up for what's to come because, and you know, the King of Love came out first. So yeah, it could be you could meet partners like that as well. Oh boy, two in my hand. Okay, that's all right. Okay, let's see. Ixchel and Rhiannon. Okay, Welsh goddess and Mayan moon goddess. Okay, we'll come back to them. Let me first go to these crystals here. The chariot, sigillite. I'm not familiar with this stone at all. Sigillite. It's interesting. Has kind of like the purple tone to it. The chariot. Well, that's major arcana. So you know, out of 78 cards, we pulled a major arcana, the chariot, and that's all about determination. And that's the Cancer, the crab, and the Cancer is, you know, all about the moon. So um, like the Pisces fish, sigillite. Okay, we'll go to sigillite. Boy, another major arcana. Two major arcanas. The diamond, the Hierophant, and the diamond. Well, I know what that is. We all know what the diamond is. Interesting. Wow. That's pretty nice. I mean, usually major arcanas just don't pull out like that. Goddess Tiamat, you are stronger than you think. And I have pulled this card a couple of times in the past, and I know it's a really great card to receive. I think she's got that Egyptian deal going on there for her, but yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, let me just pick up these two because I'm intrigued how these earth stones, so beautiful, how Mother Earth brings us these delights, and the people that do this work behind this to understand. I'm very intrigued how they, attach the meanings to these stones, but I'm sure that there's purpose for everything here. But I'm intrigued by it. I believe in it. The chariot, Sujilite. I've never heard of this one. Apart from its intensive violet rays that lead us to a greater spirituality, this stone teaches us humility. It brings us into harmony with ourselves, eliminates doubt, and guides us to greater satisfaction and self control. And the tarot interpretation: self control, harmony, success, spirit of enterprise, balance of opposites. I like that. Balance of opposites. See that? See, I like that. I got to recall that. Balance of opposites and honor. Discovering yourself through your own deeds. There you go. Finding an equilibrium between body and mind. Okay. So failure, mistakes is not an option here. Okay. Alrighty. If there are unclear objectives, then you just put, you know, put the diamond on your body or put some in your pillowcase, whatever works for you. But very interesting. And I learned about a new stone today, which has much power there. So stay determined. And the Hierophant, again, is usually known as the Pope. So he's spiritually based, much traditional wisdom. The diamond is, I mean, it takes a diamond to cut another diamond. That I think they're the strongest of all the minerals. So that's pretty powerful, I'd have to say. So I'm glad, and I learned about a new stone. Okay, Capricorn, well, consider what that's about for you. And we'll go to Goddess Tiamat, and then we'll shut down with these goddesses. And the goddesses have been strong, especially for this month of March, considering how Luna and Minerva and Artemis all came through so far, twice for March. And they're hailed for this month of March. So that's wonderful. And we can see that there's a full moon depiction in the background here for this goddess Tiamat. And it's all this is too long. I'm just going to go straight to the divinatory meaning. The knowledge of the eternal nature of the soul. Be aware of your own soul's journey through time and space. Be aware that you are made up of a galactic star material, earthly materials, of the ocean, and of fire. And isn't that interesting? Of ocean and of fire. And this is what March is all about, that alchemy of the Pisces water fish with the Aries fire ram there. The earthly materials of the ocean and fire. A time when others say things about you that are not only untrue, they are inspired by their own fear. Soon you will have recognition and a kind of rebirth, and you will realize that you are a strong warrior, a being whose spirit can never be vanquished. Just as your complexity and brilliance can never be fully captured in words or images. Go on and recreate your life from this ending that seems hard to bear. What you go on to create will have beauty, genius, wisdom, and grace in it. You may face challenges in finding a home or a construction, or a dwelling may not be going to plan. God, yes. Amen. Build on and know that your plans will reach fruition for generations to come. Astrology, astronomy, the science of the stars. Okay, so it's saying build something for you now and for the generations to come. Consider the legacy you wish to leave for your descendants and for this planet, and work from this place. Surround yourself with people who share your values and insights, and learn more about what it is that you can do to stop others being persecuted. Know that no matter what appears to have happened, and no matter how tragic or disastrous it may seem to be, You are in fact strong enough to not only cope, but to transcend the circumstance and rise again. You are greater than those who have hurt you, and you no longer need to live with fear. You will soon be free, washed clean, and reborn to yourself. Never underestimate your own strength. Just quietly begin to build again. Okay. Quietly begin to build again. So, pretty much the theme is quiet power. Having that quiet power. You see this quiet power we have right here? Very, you know, they're here to give back, but, and they're here to open their hearts, but literally they're about quiet power and can't deny, this energy right here. All these gems, all these crystals, they all have quiet power in them. It's not until you try to work with them and learn from them and feel them that you understand there's like a true uh, connection, a crystal connection. Um, and some people truly believe that they help with the messages and they aid in what comes through. And I would have to agree with that. But here we have it. Okay. So you are powerful. Don't give up on you. You are stronger than you think. So believe, believe, believe. And especially since, we're trying to talk everyone into, you know, believing and opening up their spiritual side and realizing what's to come can be magical for you because you're going to allow that dimension to work. But when we do open up dimensions, we just want to prepare for whatever, and it's not a big deal if you are surrounded with white light, bright light. You're totally protected. Call on Archangel Michael, totally protected. But a lot of people don't even know who Archangel Michael is. You know what I mean? And that's a little more when the dark ones show up. Okay, Ixchel, the Mayan moon goddess. Let me see. I'd like you to see a picture there. Okay, the Mayan moon goddess. Ixchel is the ancient Mayan moon goddess who reigned supreme through the Yucatan Peninsula in southern Mexico and as far south as El Salvador for more than a millennium. She is also called the Queen, our Mother, the White Lady, and the Goddess of Becoming. Although married to the sun, she is fiercely independent, allowing no one to own her. She remains free to come and go as she chooses. As a fertility moon goddess, she makes women fruitful and sends fertilizing rains to the earth. She is particularly honored as a patroness of childbirth and a healing goddess of medicine. Like many moon goddesses, she is the patroness of weaving. Ixchel, like the waxing and waning moon, is comfortable with all sides of life. Her energy is midwife to our own creative ideas. Look at that. So she's here for your creative ideas, my darlings. Don't give up. And this is the year for many of you. You're gonna have those. I don't know. Some call it the aha moment or freaking miracles. Just gonna, you know, you can't deny it because it literally happened to you. A supernatural miracle happened to you. Rhiannon. Rhiannon is the great goddess as worshipped by the Welsh. She is an embodiment of life, death, and rebirth. For in her realm there is no death without regeneration. There we go. See the cycles, the birth, rebirth, just like Luna, 13 in a year, 28 cycles, 13, 28-day cycles. Okay. And this is what we want to go with that flow. That's why we take baby steps, not force, because something wants to come away for you, and it's like you gotta catch it, gotta catch the wave, because it's just for you. Okay, Rhiannon's name derives from Rigantona, which means great queen. A shapeshifter, she can assume any form she wants. She often appears as a white horse. She is a muse goddess and is accompanied by three sweetly singing birds who can revive the dead or put the living to sleep. The source of the king's power derived from Rhiannon. The queen and a candidate for kinghood met Rhiannon dressed as a stag, a regal figure symbolic of rejuvenation, beauty, strength, and instinctual masculine energy. In altar myth, she appears as Nimue or as Vivian, the Lady of the Lake. I did not know that. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. That that Rhiannon was also Nimue or Vivian, the Lady of the Lake. Rhiannon is a beautiful queen of the night, a reminder of the close balance between death and rebirth. She demands that we honor our instinctual and animal selves as a source of creativity, abundance, and order. Look at that. Creativity, the word again, and abundance. Same words being used again with different cards. So, truly, March is one to open up the eyes. It's again, we can look at it as another new beginning for 2017 with starting the zodiac sign, Aries leading that. And that's all about that firepower, emperor wisdom. So think like these kings, think like that emperor. Doesn't matter what gender you are, you're just gonna, but this is coming, from the heart, from spirit. You're giving it up to spirit is what we're trying to say. You're saying, okay, I'm gonna balance with spirit. I'm gonna try to balance every day an hour and to get outside and walk barefoot if I can, or you know, whatever, you know what to do. Sit at your altar or where your quiet place is and absorb quiet power, and it can change your lives because it's so much happening here. How it's gonna people's lives are gonna awaken and change, and I think it's wonderful. I'm just really, uh, you can see I can feel that it's really very positive. I'm very happy about it as well. So take care, my darlings, and believe in you first. Remember, you've got to be your own power source now, to make things happen, and that way, with that kind of high priestess, magician, expansion, enthusiasm that you'll have, that growth will come. The luck, the strength is here. Even the goddesses are bringing you the diamonds. Okay, it's all positive. So just work it for yourselves. Much love.